But as defense minister, what do you think of former defense minister? What do you think about RAF Akrotiri in Cyprus being used for that genocide?
I think we were very careful, but it wasn't used for the genocide. It was actually used as part of understanding the intelligence that was being used to understand what Hamas was doing and to control the environment after that barbaric attack by Hamas. We can, I think, but I hear where you're coming from. I do believe Britain should have done far, far more in advocating a clear strategy, a direction of travel, and standing up to Prime Minister Netanyahu and what he's done, particularly in the post the 7th of October, in where Gaza is going. There was an agreement that made it very clear Hamas should have no further role in the governance of Gaza, but they're clearly still in charge. And that means the whole prospect of getting any form of advance of the politics, let alone the security, becomes very, very difficult indeed.
Would you end arms to Israel, British arms to Israel, if you were defense minister?
I don't think anything can be done without the Americans on board as well, but it has to be used as a tool to influence what Israel is doing. From my perspective, I should distinguish between Israel and the Prime Minister, by the way. I make this really, really clear, because many of us advocate and 100% support Israel's right to exist. This is a difficult neighborhood. This is a democracy. But what Netanyahu has done in promoting war for the sake of war, not just in Gaza, but also in Lebanon as well, has been deeply unhelpful and has actually moved us into a more insecure place. The one country that can stand up to this, of course, is Donald Trump. I was amazed when he actually came out with a comment to say, when you're going after Hezbollah, you don't need to take out the entire block of flats to remove one person.
Yeah, but it took Trump. It took Trump to say that, and of course, it's considered an apartheid state by most people in the world.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether you're saying yes or no to British arms, but I will say that obviously
I'm saying Britain on its own, simply saying something we've just done from a symbolic perspective. If you want to influence,
Spain did, for instance, and Ireland did.
Well, again, I mean, Ireland doing this, Ireland can then pat themselves on the back and say, this is where we are. If you actually want to affect behavior on the ground, then it's not it's making grand statements. It's the behind the discussions, the back channels, the conversations we should be having with America to say, you need to influence, you're the one country that can influence what Netanyahu is doing. Get on with it, because where this is going is actually dangerous for not just the Middle East, but the wider region.